Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. I'm Berns. Welcome to my kitchen. Oh my goodness. Is this working? Is this working? I decided to just go ahead and start this live right from my phone because my laptop is still updating. So here we are. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Today, we're going to be talking all about our new juice cleanse that we are starting tomorrow while we make some sushi out of jicama. Hello, Amy. How are you? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think it's working. It's going to work for a while, anyhow. The kitties, oh my God, we have to show you our new cat trick. Okay, this is Dot, as you all know. Come over here so that you gotta come from the beach. Come over here. Dottie. Now, Dot is a little bit of a paper fanatic. She's a little bit of a paper fanatic. She tears up um, bills or anything paper laying around. She's like, oh my goodness. And she's having some of the new raw sushi that we have. The sushi sheets. Okay.
Oh, that's so much.
Kitty, come here. Okay. Oh, good catch. I was gonna say, give it to her already. So that is a really cool snack that we're gonna be able to share with the kitties. Oh,
I don't think Kitty likes it.
yeah, Kitty doesn't like it. She's a little bit, it's harder to teach a old cat new tricks. Look at Dottie. Oh my God. Hey, Raw Vegan Niece. Hi, hey, Berns. Hi, everyone. Yes, it is working. I can hear you good. Okay, awesome. Hey, Chrissy. Dolly's gonna love that. He's gonna love that one. Okay, yay, I made it. I was watching the first part and it kept freezing on me. Yes. I think it might be because my laptop was needing updating. It's an older laptop, so sometimes it's kind of funny. It's weird. But I decided to start streaming this on my phone so that we can just get going because we got stuff to make. I need to get into the knife drawer.
Sorry. It's
okay. Oh, there you go, Dottie. You can leave her there.
Mhm.
Yes. But you got to suit me up with a few of those nori sheets so that I can.
I don't know how much you should eat of that.
Huh?
I don't know how much you should eat of that.
It's seaweed. I think she'll be fine. I don't think she's going to hurt herself on seaweed, Okay. Excuse me. Let's move this over here. Dottie. You're so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, you stand over there. All right, how is everybody doing today? Hey, Amy, Dottie. Hey, everyone. Hey, Rockstar Louise. I'll be in and out because I'm working. Okay, all right. Drive safe on the road there. Hi, Darcy. How are you? Malvina says, hey, Dottie. She's so cute. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to show you. I'm going to be rough chopping this jicama so that I can get it into the blender and blend it up. The jicama was a little bit, this is the one I got like 3 weeks ago. No joke. It has really stayed very well in the fridge. There was a little bit of a soft spot that I just cut right off. And it smells like fish, the nori. That's got a little seaweedy scent to it. So, of course, she loves that. Hey, Dot. She's like, okay, where did the excitement all go? So this is jicama. It's got a slightly sweet smell, almost, not really. It's kind of like a potato or also called a Mexican turnip. So we're going to be making sushi while we talk about, I need a compost bowl. Okay. While we talk about getting started on our juicy detox, you guys. It's starting tomorrow, where we are going to be focusing on our fruit juices. I set the intention for myself. I intend to do 40 days on just juice, just fruit juice. That's my intention. Oops. That's my intention for my juice detox. And I'm super excited I'm just setting an intention. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know, you know, I don't know, but I'm setting the intention. And that was actually the topic during my winter walk today. Are you guys checking out and catching my my short content? My short content videos are 10 to 15 minutes in length. Today's will be 15 minutes. I've already shot it, gone out for my walk. I just need to do a quick edit on it. I was trying to upload it to from my camera up to my iPad, and oh my goodness, wouldn't airdrop at all. And then I was like, oh, Berns, compress the video. It's probably too much. It's probably too large a file. Sure enough, it's 4 gigabytes. Come on, Berns. You don't need to be holding all of that memory on your phone and on your iPad, and it can't airdrop anyhow if it is if it's that large. So after wasting an hour before remembering that, oh, compress it, you know, I would have had it edited and ready for you guys, but I will do that after class today. How's everybody doing out there? I'm just chopping up some jicama so that I can make some sushi rice. Have you guys ever had raw sushi? Not talking about like raw fish, but like sushi made without cooked rice. That's what this is going to be. We love this dish here. And I really think that a big key is wet chopping the jicama, which I'm going to show you. Wet chopping the jicama and then seasoning the jicama so that it tastes like sushi rice. And that is just a simple matter of getting a little bit of rice wine vinegar and a little bit of sesame oil, and bam, tastes so good. We get the jicama to stick together really well using some chia seeds, some white chia seeds that we're going to grind up. So here we've got, I know that Dali loves the sushi, so does Kaya. So I'm going to be doing both of these. So this has been sitting in my fridge for a little bit. And see, it's got a little bit of that not so good spot on the bottom. I'm just going to cut that right on off. And yeah, it looks like it's fine. Just going to trim off the skin because the jicama skin can be really fibrous. And you don't want that. Just want to go all the way around, peeling it like so. And this is a really nice option to have instead of, am I still okay? Am I still on? This is a nice option if you want to have sushi, but you want to not be eating all of that rice because you know better for yourself now. You know that rice is very complex carbohydrates, leaving behind a really big acid hit in the body. And maybe you just want to not be putting in all that acid anymore because, it's acid. Berns, rice isn't acid. What are you talking about? It's so good. We've been eating it in my culture forever. I know, babe. I know. Me too. Little did I know that that's what has been so damaging to my body, and my ancestors and my family, my culture. Oh my gosh. It's not hard to realize once you really start doing the work to start understanding what all this is. It's not hard to see how changing and tweaking just a couple things can really make a huge difference in your health. I mean, that's a lie. It feels like it's a lot. It feels like it's tweaking a lot, right? I get it. I'm just going to go over to Facebook here to make sure that I am. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got it. I got it. Woo! Hello, Miss Dottie. What are you looking for? More sushi? Dottie is now the sushi kitty. So I'm just going to chop this up. How's everybody doing out there? Are you good? This smells good. So I'm just going around and cutting out some of these more yellow spots. I mean, this was in my fridge for several weeks. It still tastes good. Oh, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on chopping this up, and then I'm going to be putting it into my Vitamix blender. And I'm going to get a rough chop going, a wet chop. Sorry, it's going to be very finely chopped. And then after I finely chop that, I'm going to rinse it, and then I'm going to squeeze out all of the excess water. I'm going to squeeze out all of that excess water. We're going to add some ground up chia seeds, and that is going to make it stick together like sushi rice. Pretty cool. How are you guys out there doing? Are you guys ready for our juicing? Who is ready to jump on board with the juicing? I'm just seeing if my laptop is going to behave now. Okay, my map is now up to date. Great. Excelente. Excelente. Let's go back into Chrome and we'll see if we can't get the other angle up here. But yeah, let me know, you guys. Are you guys jumping in on the juice cleanse? We're starting a new one tomorrow. I am committing. No, that's not it. I can say that better. Yes, you can, Berns. Say it better. I intend to create a beautiful juice fast for myself where I can challenge myself. I can feel some detox symptoms happening in my body to confirm for me that this is working and that we're doing it. I also intend and create a smooth and easy ride with my detox. Yes, I do, because I like it easy, baby. I like my journey to be easy. Paula says, I'm ready. Yes, Paula. Yes. Hi, Darcy. Hi, Darcy. Hey, everyone. I'll be in and out because I'm working. Yes, thank you so much for letting us know, babes. Drive safely. Drive safely. I am ready, says Paula. Well, listen, I'm telling you, we are going to have a great time of this. Now, let's see here. If I add myself to the stream here, can't do that before I put on my headphones, Berns. That's why I always have my headphones close by. I got my beats close by because I need that. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Woo! Now I feel like I'm a little bit more normal. How is everybody doing? Raw vegan niece, I'm definitely joining the juice cleanse tomorrow. I'm going to try and go for 40 days as well. Awesome. So I want us to start talking about my cat just jumped with that noise. I'm so sorry. So did mine. They hate it when that happens. I so apologize. Ugh. I've got my grapefruit juice with pineapple that I'm having now. I love that juice. I've got some Heal All tea that I made up for myself as well. It needs to be heated up a little bit. You guys know how I love sipping on my Heal All tea while we have class together. What are you guys drinking right now? And anybody sipping on Heal All tea? What are you guys having? Let me know in the comments. I love knowing what you're having. Hey, Gabriella, I'm probably not staying longer. I can't see sushi while doing my juicing week. Okay. Well, you know, I will try not to make it too, salvatory for you. I will try. I'm just going to do basic food prep. We're not, turn it off when I start putting it together and tasting it, or whenever you feel that you need to bust a move because it's like, oh God, I can't even. some people, we were talking about this before on one of our other classes. Some people really benefit and feel like that's the only way they can make it through a fast or a cleanse, is that if they watch food. And I'm like, that is not me. I do not want to be looking at anything food related. Get that off my screen. You know, it just plays with my mind too much, plays with my brain. I'm like, no. So I'm just loading up my blender right now with some jicama, just like so. And I'm going to cover the blender with water, and then I'm going to blitz it on like low, medium low for a few times until it is all finely chopped up. And then we're going to take it over to the sink. We're going to strain that bad boy. We are going to strain it out. I have stuff that doesn't even belong on a kitchen counter on my kitchen island. Come on now. Got my tripod. Okay, so let's get this blended up, shall we? I've got pineapple, orange, and apple. Yummy. Oh, Paula, that sounds so good. I'm sipping on Heal All tea. Awesome, B. I'm drinking my 3-lung tea now that I just gotten from Dr. Morris. How is it? Do you like it? That's awesome, babe. Drinking Heal All tea, honeydew melon. All right, Malvina. How is the healing going? How is the healing going, babe? I've been thinking about you. I'm like, oh, poor Malvina. Poor Malvina. Okay, let's blend this up. So just like so, I just cover it up with water. Pull my Vitamix blender out to here, and I'm going to cover it. And it's still got cinnamon date paste on it from last night. Okay. Oh shoot, I wanted to start timing when I started actually making this. Because what I want to show you guys is that when you come off of your juice cleanse and you start back eating chewing food and you start back prepping more chewing food that is raw, I want to show you guys how quick and easy it can be. It doesn't have to take 4 hours like how I sometimes take 4 hours to do stuff here on the Real Juicy Detox. That's only because I'm doing, stuff like this and reading your class comments. But I do want to try to get this food prep for each meal that I do on here down to an hour, even with talking, even with chatting, even with pulling up comments and questions. The 3-lung tea is so good. It's lighter in color when you boil it. Very interesting. The black walnut hull is what makes the Heal All tea so dark, along with other herbs, but especially that one. Making my kale chips and drinking my Heal All tea. Yay! Hey, Chata. So good to see you in class. Hey, beautiful. Sorry, what's in the blender, hun? I'm late. No worries. In the blender is jicama. I've got diced jicama. We're making sushi. And I did not put that in. I should make a banner. I didn't put that in the description. Create a banner. Making sushi. Raw vegan sushi with jicama. That's what's up. That is what is up. That is what is up. So I've made this before, and we are going to be figuring out what the dips are. I got a really cool Japanese ginger recipe for dressing that I really want to try. When you go to the Japanese or sushi restaurants and they have that nice crisp salad with like a ginger. Yeah. That one. It's kind of like almost like a ginger carrot kind of. I don't think this one that I'm going to be making has carrot in it, but it's going to be like that. Yeah. Okay, so let's get this blended. I'm going to just blitz it on 3, on 2. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Not that much. So you don't want to puree it. You don't want it to be that pureed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of my vegetable strainer bags. Will I be... So sorry. So sorry. Do not people know not to call me during class time? Okay, so where is that vegetable strainer bag? There it is. So I've got one of these vegetable strainer bags. So I'm going to get my colander or colander, and I'm going to very carefully put it over top. Ah, half of it fell out. Okay, Berns. Okay, all right, all right. Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen. I want it all to go in the bag. But what I want to come back here and do now is I want to rinse it out from here. I want to give it another rinse. Just to get rid of any of that starchiness that might still be in there. So I'm just, can you see what I'm doing there? I've just got the faucet in the bag with the jicama that's finely chopped up. Giving that a nice thorough rinse out. And then I'm going to just squeeze it out. Just squeeze it out, baby. Squeeze it out. What is happening over here? All right. Malvina says the bruising is down in the neck. Color is yellow and purple. Mouth is very tender and sore. But you're healing, right? The bruising is moving down now. It's like almost like it's draining. Yes, Chata. Sushi. Susan. Hey, Susan. Welcome back to class. I'm drinking a moistening tea with burdock root. Don't have the heal all tea just yet, but soon. Awesome. Sheila. Hey, beautiful. Hey, class. I just got in from my walk and I'm having a big salad. Awesome. Makes me think of Elaine from Seinfeld every time I say big salad. So much snow, but the sunshine was nice and warm. Oh my God. Seinfeld was one of my favorite shows. Healing hugs, Malvina. Yes, indeed. Healing to you, babe. Oh gosh, healing from surgery is no small task, my friend. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to get this other bowl. Gonna get another bowl. I'm just going to, I wanted to bring you guys over here. I wanted to bring you over to this side to show you what's going on over here. And I think I can do that. I'm going to just unplug my high def and see if it still works for this camera. Yeah, I think this will work just fine. Come with me. Sorry, I don't want to make you too dizzy. I don't want to spin it around too much. So when I've got can you see it? So I've got it in there. Right, all I was doing before was I've got it in my vegetable bag. And I just got this vegetable bag at my local grocery store. And I'm just going to rinse it out inside of the bag because I don't want, it'll be too small if I just use the colander. See, it's going to go out into the thing. So I don't want that. So I'm just going to give it an extra rinse. And then I'm going to just squeeze out as much of that water as possible. just like so. You can use riced cauliflower for this. Not a fan myself, but you could. I know a lot of you have made this before, right? And then you're just gonna empty that out into your bowl. And then you've got this beautiful jicama, beautifully riced up, just like you would have in your sushi rice, except rice is so acid forming in the body. It's really hard on the body. So I don't use rice in my diet anymore, and you know what? I love how I feel. I love how I feel. Love how I feel. So cool, right? Yes, indeed. Hello, Terry. Hello, everyone. I have missed you. Well, we are so glad that you are here. Hey, Quinn Marie says, Chrissy Rowboat. Hi. Hi, Quinn. Oh, my goodness. We have a new student. Welcome, welcome, welcome to class, sweetheart. We're so glad that you are here. Quinn, how do you know Chrissy? Are you guys friends? Are you fam? What is the what? I love your hair, by the way. Love the hair. Love the curly hair. So we're going to do that all over again. We are just going to put our jicama into our blender. So if you guys have any questions about starting, if you're watching this and you're kind of new to the Real Juicy Detox, or maybe you've been here before and I don't know, maybe you haven't heard me mention how you should really get to watching that Detox 101 and Detox 102 class in the playlist, in the masterclass playlist, or maybe you're just like, you got a question that came up that you don't know what the answer is yet. Ask me. I'll be happy to help you out to get the right information. We're starting I intend to be doing a 40-day all fruit juice fast starting tomorrow. Yes, starting tomorrow. So if there are any questions that you have that you might want clarification on, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm happy to bring them up onto the screen. It's like having you come to the front of the class or having you raise your hand. Miss Berns, I have a question. You know, Quinn says, we are friends. Aw, thank you. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being here. So let's do this again. Let us blend this up. I'm just going to pop it right onto here. Put the lid on, and then we're going to just do the same thing. Super easy. I'm just going to get my plunger and get some of those bigger pieces down a little more. Big pieces go down. You got to work it a little bit. Like I said, you don't want to blend it too much. I just may have. But hey, if you do, no worries, because what's the worst that can happen? Am I right? Okay, let's get this into the strainer. First into the bag. You see how that one is a little bit more creamy? That's okay. And again, we're just going to rinse it out. Just going to get some of that. Some of that water squeezed out. Yeah, I really, I did it much finer for this one. I think maybe I put too much in to that blender. Should have just done a smaller portion of it, but it's okay. But you can see how creamy the water is, right? The water is creamy. You just want to rinse it out. I want to get rid of as much of that starch as possible. So just keep on squeezing it. You want this to be fairly dry. You don't want your jicama rice to be wet, you know. So go ahead and squeeze out as much of that as you can. A little moisture is totally fine because it's going to, the chia seeds that we're going to put in there, it's going to benefit from a little bit of moisture, but we are adding in some seasoned rice wine vinegar. So the more water you can get out, the better. This is where you want strong hands. There you go. Okay. My second is, oh, my filter. My filter is all clogged up. You guys remember when we got these filters at Dollarama a little while ago? They're so good. But look at how much of that creaminess got trapped there. Okay, so I'm just going to empty this right into the bowl. And I've got one little bit more of the jicama rice to whip up, but you can see when that kind of gets broken up, you have what is left. You're left with a really nice texture for the jicama, for the rice. Really beautiful. It's got a very mild flavor, so it takes on any of the seasonings that we're going to put into it, being the seasoned rice vinegar and the, there we go, the sesame oil. Everything is about how you season it, right? In raw cooking, food prep, as well as in cooked food prep. You season your food. You just have to know when you're doing a raw meal. You just have to be aware of how seasonings change and how it works with raw food. The only way that you can do that, if you play with your food, experiment with it, see what works, you know. Yes, welcome, Quinn Marie. You will love it here. We do love it here, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, so we're going to do one more quick batch of that. One of the ways that I find, I don't know if any of you are kind of wondering about this, like, oh my gosh, somebody asked me this, Doris, I don't know if you're here in class right now, but when you asked me this morning, what are some of the things that you do to manage, like how do you prep food while you're trying not to eat food? Like, doesn't this kind of mess with your mind kind of thing? It does. It can. But one of the things that I do is I make lots. So this is jicama rice. The kids, Dali, will be able to pull together their own sushi rolls for the next like 2 or 3 days if they want. I don't have to be making everything, every single day. I can make a bigger batch of something that I know they love that they'll be able to go to so that I don't have to have my hands inside of food all the time. But then again, the other tip for that is, hey, Doris, you're here. You're here. Oh my gosh, look at that. The other thing, let's see, in preparation for my juice journey, I completely emptied my fridge and freezer. That is job number one. Brilliant. Next step is cleaning out my cabinets and throwing out bags of jasmine rice, sprouted brown rice, and dried beans. I think I'll do better with no tempting foods around. Not only that, all of those foods are not good for you anyhow. It's what's causing the stuff that you're struggling with. As you watch and see, your weight is your excess inflammation, which is your excess weight, is going to drop off of you so easily. Oh my God. Out the food that you're eating that is causing inflammation. I'm having a warm flash. Just leave out the foods that are causing inflammation. It's not that hard to figure out what those foods are. Look in your cupboard. Go through the acid-forming list of foods. Are you eating anything in your cupboard falling under that category? Are you putting in your mouth these things that are inflaming your body because they're acid residue when it's broken down and metabolized in the body, right? See, that's much better when you don't overfill your blender. Much better. So, you have to ask yourself, what am I doing that is causing the inflammation? And for a lot of people, you don't know because doctors don't know. And you see so many different diets out there. And it's like, oh my God, which one do I do? I've tried everything and nothing works and nothing can stick, The only thing that sticks is the fat back on my butt. But when we eliminate these foods that are the actual culprits to the inflammation, then the weight loss is effortless. Then the journey is fun. But you have to remember, we're not doing this to lose weight. But you will. You absolutely will lose weight. We're doing this to get rid of inflammation. It's an inflammation game. Why are we inflamed? We are inflamed because we keep eating toxic acid food. We are inflamed because the body is not dumping out and opening up and filtering out through the kidneys and through the colon. So what do you have to do? To repair anything in the body, you've got to go back to the cause. Right? And what causes inflammation is acidosis. So stop putting the acid-forming food in our mouths. Replace it with hydrating, alkalized food that is naturally alkaline. Hello, fruits. Do the mental, emotional, spiritual work to heal those other parts of yourself as you're healing this part of yourself. Cancer-free for 3 years. All these girls at this office were so interested in what we're doing. Thank you, Berns, so much for changing my life. You are so welcome. And they've seen you, right? All of your physiotherapists, all of your doctors, they've seen you go from not so vibrant, a lot more weight on you. And now they see you coming in, you're healing, for the first time, you're not suffering with seasonal affective disorder, right? Seasonal depression. You're doing this thing, man. It's so incredible. So true. I've been on an alkaline vegetarian foods for 4 weeks. So this is new to me. So this is new to me still. Thank you. Sometimes I can't read. That is so cool. That is so amazing. So amazing that you're on this beautiful path and that your darling, dear friend invited you here, right? Desiree says, yay, Alana, that is wonderful. By the way, Desiree, I checked out your blog. Oh my word. Oh my word. Cannot wait to dive deeper into that, but that is so cool. Okay, let me take you back over here. Actually, let me just leave it right like that. I'm just going to rinse this out. Final rinse. Getting our jicama rice together. Getting it done, you guys. We're getting it done. We're figuring it out, right? We are figuring this thing out, man. And it's not just about the food you put in your body. It's about the food you put in your mind. It's about the thoughts that you put in your mind. You know, it's about not carrying somebody else's baggage that doesn't belong to you. Oh, what is going on here with this faucet? There we go. There we go. So I'm just going to squeeze this out. So my walking videos, have you guys been checking those out? My walk it out videos. I go for a walk right after our morning bouncing class, and I film my walk for you guys, and I share some thoughts to help you with the other parts of your journey too. Let me know. Have you guys been checking them out? What do you think? What would you like to hear me speak more on? Yes, that is so wonderful. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I love it when we see, I wish I had that. I mean, I do have it. I shouldn't say that. I wish I had the time to write. God, I need to write my book so bad. So good. So bad. I need to write my book, you guys. Okay, so I've got a really large quantity of jicama rice here. So let me get my food cam over so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. Yes, right, Doris? Desiree, your blog is awesome. It's so cool. Hello, hello, Carol. How are you? Oh my goodness, the gang is all here. Where's everybody else? Where's Kelly? Kelly? Where's Cindy? Cindy! Extreme cleaning. Make sure you take a little time as you go to wash up so that you don't have a disaster of a kitchen waiting for you. Oh my gosh, I have to rinse out my buckwheat groats. I've got those all sprouting. They smell really good. Let me show you my groats. Let me show you my groats, baby. My groats. So these are the buckwheat seeds that I started sprouting. And by golly, I need to do something with them. I don't know if I'm going to do that here in class or if I'm going to just do that later. I don't know. But they are sprouting. Do you see? Do you see how beautiful that is? Super cool, right? So I'm just going to give it a good rinse, as I do several times a day. I'm just going to really get in there. You can make crackers with this. So usually what I do is I pulse it in my food processor for a bit. And then I add some like red peppers. You can add some red pepper ivar. You can add any one of your favorite chutneys. That would make a great cracker. This was 2 cups that have now sprouted to about, is it 6 or 8? I forget. It's a lot. It is a lot. Put that over there. Get this drain rinsed out again. That is done. So now what I've got to do is, let me just jump over here and see what is up. Hi, everybody. Cat, oh, what the heck? Not getting notifications. It's okay. It's all right. You'll figure that out, Cat. Don't worry. Don't beat yourself up for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blend up some chia seeds. I'm going to just move my food cam back over to here. I'm going to blend up some chia seeds. I'm going to blend up some chia seeds. I'm going to stir that into here, and then I'm going to just rinse this bag out. And then we're going to make some sushi. Let's go. I'm hungry. I'm going to show you my new certified organic raw vegan sushi that I just got in, just in time, right before our juice cleanse starts. Okay, so I got that out of the way. I want to get my little other blender. Where are you? Come on, let's get over here, shall we? So I have this little blender. It's almost like a little spice blender. And I'm actually going to blend my chia seeds in this instead of the big Vitamix blender. So I'm just going to fill that up. Oops. Chia seeds. White chia seeds, preferably. Where are they? You know what? I think they're downstairs. Let me go grab that from the pantry. I'll be right back. Nope. Yes. They were right here the whole time, baby. So I'm just going to pour an amount into here, like so. I'm going to grind them up, and then I'm going to add them just to my eye, you know. A couple tablespoons, maybe a few. So just like so. I don't want it to be grainy, you know? Do you guys remember when I made that apple dessert, that appley cake? Dali loved it, by the way. Whole thing got eaten, which is a good sign. But I did not like how the chia seeds that I put into the apple part to kind of make it stick together, you know, like how an apple pie is baked and it's got that stick togetherness to it. I didn't like how I felt the texture of the chia seeds. So I'm going to make a chia seed powder. That's what I'm doing here. Sorry, I should give you a sound warning, but I didn't. My apologies. Okay, so we've got a nice ground chia seed. Let me show it to you on this camera. Driving to Wise to get salt for the driveway and grapes for Eric. Ooh, Eric is getting into the grapes. What? So this is the seeds before they're ground up. And then this is them ground. So it kind of breaks open the shell, the seed itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a couple of heaping tablespoons and just sprinkle that in. And again, this is going to give that stick togetherness. It's going to make it be more like sticky rice. Just lightly mix that in together. So that was 2 tablespoons. I might go in with one more. Just want to coat it all together first before we go in with the sesame seed, and I don't want to break my nice wooden spoon, so I'll use this spoon before we go in with the sesame oil and vinegar. So I just want to mix that around. And again, once you have some of this made up and ready to go in the fridge, it'll last in the fridge for a few days well. Then when you come to go and make your sushi, you don't have to go through this rice making part. What you can also do is you can freeze the jicama once you get to this point. Take it out, stir in your other ingredients, and you're ready to go. Same thing if you get, the bagged cauliflower at like Costco, the riced cauliflower in the freezer. If you don't mind the cauliflower rice, like honestly, I'm not a fan, but you do you, boo. If you like it, have it. Perfect. It's got a nice smell. I smell everything, as you know. Okay, so to that, now we're going to add in some. Now, I really do not use measurements here. I kind of go by eye and feel and taste. So about that much with I'm just using this rice vinegar, seasoned rice vinegar. It's not the organic one because I couldn't find it that time that I was shopping for it. And again, I like to mix as I go with this kind of thing, just to make sure that it's all beautifully evenly coated. And then the chia is going to start activating. It's almost like, that thing that you would have if you were making like a raw vegan egg. Hey, Gwendolyn. Hey, Berns, how are you? I'm doing great, babe. So glad to see you. How are you doing? How is life treating you? Oh, my goodness. So same thing. I'm going to go in with the sesame oil. And again, it is very much a, to your taste and to your liking. But I think that's a good amount. as soon as you put the sesame oil on here, right away, it just gives it a beautiful flavor. So yeah, Doris, I used to love eating jasmine rice. Oh, basmati rice. Ooh, sticky rice. Rice. If you can, work on getting the flavors right in something like this, you're not gonna be missing the rice. Trust me, as somebody who used to eat a lot of it. So just get it really properly mixed all towards the bottom as well. And give it a really good stir. Just stir it up, baby. Stir it up, little darling. Stir it up. Okay, let's give this a taste. Let's see if it's needing anything. I did not season it with any salt, so I'm just going to go in and give it a little pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt. Some people even will microplane some ginger into here as well. At this point, you can do that if you want. If you do that, try to get some really good quality ginger. The difference between organic and non-organic ginger matters for root stuff, but the taste difference in flavor and taste is like so good when you have organic. I think I can use a little bit more rice wine vinegar. And just a little bit of maple syrup, because often when I would be making my sushi rice, I would make it and have a little bit of sugar in there as well to give that slightly sweet taste to the other, complements the other flavors really nicely. I hope I didn't mess that up, because Dali, although he loves his maple syrup in his Heal All tea, does not like sweet in his savory. But again, when you're doing cooking raw, when you are cooking raw, uncooking, you're going to need to have something in there to recreate that caramelization that happens when we cook, or that sweetness that comes out. Oh, that is good. That's right on the money, honey. Right on the money, honey. Okay, so that is good. I'm very happy with that. So happy that I'm going to take another bite. You know when you just make something and it's just so good that you got to do a little dance? Not even kidding you. That is it. Actually, I think we could use just a little bit more sesame oil. Let's take up this. Let's kick it up a notch. Let's make this dance party really happen, shall we? Have fun in the kitchen, y'all. Have fun with your food. Have fun with life. Raw vegan niece. Hey, Berns, I have a question. Are we supposed to take a vitamin B12 supplement? Because I stopped taking mine once I started using my herbs and drinking my tea. Yeah, I don't take any of those supplements. All of those are isolates of what we can get through our beautiful living diet. Dr. Morris talks about this at length, and he is very clear on it. Now, having said that, if you feel like you really don't buy into that and you really feel like you're going to benefit from B12 supplements or any vitamins, whatever that is, hey, man, go for it. I'm not going to be judging you. There's no, teacher coming behind you with a ruler to smack you on your wrist or turn your hands open. You're a bad girl. You did such and such. No. Listen to your intuition. When I understood what supplements are and how they are isolates of plants, I stopped obsessing about supplements. My God, the amount of money that you're going to save not taking supplements that are just isolates that do not have the enzymatic property in the whole plant in them, thereby rendering them kind of useless and side effects. No, I don't need that. But if you want to do it, go ahead. So damn good. So we're going to just set this aside for a minute. And what we're going to do now is we're going to prep the stuff that's going to go into our sushi sandwich. I'm so excited I can't even say it properly. I did not add wakame powder or flakes. No, because the seaweed itself, and by the way, I got these new seaweed nori sheets. You're welcome, darling. Anytime. Oh my God. So I treated myself to these raw, vegan, certified organic. Oh my God. This has enough of that sea flavor. It's not fishy, but it's sea. Interestingly enough, Dali cannot stand fish. He does not like eating fish, seafood. Oh, shrimps? No way. I know the man is crazy, but what can I say? I jest. I don't eat that stuff anymore either. It has a bit of that flavor, but it's not overpowering when you use it all together. And I find I don't need any more fishiness in my food. Like I'm not, yeah. Okay. Let's just clean up this counter just a wee bit. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm loving this day with you guys. I'm loving this day. We are an hour into class. I had to start twice the afternoon class because my computer wasn't working. It seems to be working fine now. And we need to get some stuff ready for our sushi sandwiches. So let me see what I got. Let's see what I got. Well, we've got some green onions. We've got some carrots. We've got a zucchini. We've got some avocado. We've got some ivar. Okay, all right. It's going to happen. We got some stuff. You know, let's make some stuff. Hey, I got a good idea. I want to do, okay, I'm going to just get this zucchini microplaned, not microplaned, mandolin. I just bought the same nori sheets. Perfect. Mine, how long did yours take to get here? Mine took like 2 weeks. How do you feel not taking it raw vegan? What do you mean? How do I feel about what? Oh, how do you feel not taking it? Her B12 supplements? You're asking raw vegan niece. Yeah, how did you feel not taking it? Honestly, I used to take a ton of supplements. Oh my God. I used to spend a ton of money taking a ton of supplements, which is, you know, you kind of just have to ask yourself, do you need to spend all that money on supplements? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of canker sores in my mouth the other day. Detox, baby. I was actually excited to get them. Babe, that's when you know that you're turning the corner. When you see a detox symptom hitting you upside the head like that, and you're like, bring it. This is why I came. This is why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this just to, you know, lollygag. I'm doing this to get some deep cleaning done. So when my body starts cleaning me out, I'm freaking excited. I'm like, bring that on, you know, surrender to the process, you guys. It's everything. It is everything. Okay, so I've got some zucchini. Here's what I want to do. I want to slice these zucchini super thin, and then I want to marinate them for a little bit while we get the other stuff ready. What am I going to use to marinate it with? Well, remember that dressing I made yesterday? Hold on a second. Hold on to your panties. Hold on to your panties. There you go. Remember the dressing we made for yesterday's salad? Well, I have some left over here. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make little stuff to put in our sushi. Stuff to put in our sushi. I'm going to bust out my handy dandy mandolin slicer. And what blade do I want? I don't want it to be a super thin blade. 1.5 millimeters, maybe. Take off the guard. Take off the plate. This one is a 7 millimeter plate. This one is a 1.5 millimeter. That might be a little too thin. Got them on Amazon and received in 3 days. Those ones? Dang, I went right through the company. I might do that next time, honey. I'll do it your way. 3 millimeters. Okay, let's try 3 millimeters. Because I think this might be I want to make it so that it is substantial. I'll try one more. But not too thin, you know? Yeah, I think that will do it. I think that will do it very well. Okay. So 3 millimeters. I'm going to put on my Michael Jackson glove. Where is the other one? This is my mandolin slicing glove. This is Kevlar. Got to move the thing down. My thoughts on sea moss, amazing. Oh my gosh, amazing, amazing, amazing. I use it, but I don't use it that often. But excellent to use, absolutely. Hey there, Carrie. How are you, darling? Was going to do the juice cleanse with you guys. I bought my Nama juicer, and unfortunately, I bought from a scam company. It was a junk juicer from China. It doesn't even look like a Nama juicer. No! That's devastating. That sucks. But can you use it? Will the juicer still work? I know. It's like, oh my God, that is crazy. Honey, I'm so sorry. I don't feel any different, Alana. I feel just fine making sure it's okay not to take it. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't take any supplements, guys. The only thing I take are my herbs, baby. Give me my herbs. So I'm just going to go ahead and slice this up. Let me show you. Hold on. I forgot to switch the camera down to here. That's jacked up. I have a Nama juicer. I love it. I know, right, Quinn? That is super jacked up, you guys. That sucks. Is there any way that you can, these scamming companies. I'm loving these cut-proof gloves, you guys. I'm not going to lie. Wonder if I can get another one. I could. Look at that. And I didn't even cut myself. Yay. Yay, because that is one sharp mother of a blade. You do not want to be messing with that. very carefully wiping that down. I put the guard back on my mandolin immediately because I fear picking it up and forgetting that, oh, dang, this has like a samurai level sharp blade over here. You know what I mean? And I will be the one that will do that. I'll be the one that will mess myself up. So I'm just going to put that all back together like so. How are we all doing out here, you guys? Is everybody doing well? So I'm kind of want to make these, I think I'm going to cut these into thirds. I'm just going to cut the whole thing into thirds. And then I'm going to marinate these beautiful little strips of deliciousness. See that? Beautiful little strips, just like so. And I'm going to grab a, you know what? I'm going to grab one of these containers. Just kind of fan them out like so. And then I'm going to take the rest of that vinaigrette dressing that we made for dinner last night. And I'm just going to just douse it in that. Just want it to absorb, whoops, some of all of that brilliant dressing. You can do this with any of your favorite dressing. This was just garlic and onion flakes. That's what you're seeing there. Those chunks in there are just onion flakes. I don't like this bowl. What's in here? Let's just mix it up in here because there we go. That is a great idea. Call your credit card company. They'll give you a refund. The same thing just happened to my husband with some Maui Jim sunglasses. Okay, there you go, babe. Call your credit card company. I've been scammed by so many companies. Do not order anything off Facebook or Instagram. They are the biggest scammers. I've ordered some things off of. I've been fairly lucky. I've gotten my products, and they've been decent quality. But yeah, you got to be careful, right? I actually think that one of the things that I ordered from one of those Facebook ads actually hacked my my freaking banking information, because the day after started getting, I actually had my bank account wiped out. Oh my God. I'm like, are you serious? Got a fraud alert the next day from the bank and immediately went in. Still haven't had it resolved. I still haven't had my money replaced. It will happen though, but you know. Okay, so that is that. Let's see how these taste. You want to make sure each component is good, you know? Nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to leave that in there just to soak up that beautiful marinade. I'm going to leave that to the side over here, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to give it another good mixing around right before we use them in our sushi. I think it's going to be a huge hit. Next step, let's get some green onion ready to go. Love me some green onion. I'm just going to quickly clean some of these up. Just like so. I'm going to wash them off. We're going to chop them up. Never thought of that. Thank you. I will call my credit union. Yeah, call them up. Call them up. Call them up, baby. Oh, yeah. That is going to be so good in that nori wrap sandwich. We're making nori wrap sandwiches, you guys. What about our minerals? Are the drops okay to take, or how do we get what we need? That's why I was going to start using sea moss. Yeah, well, you can use your sea moss. That would be a great way to get any extra vitamins and minerals that you want. But also remember that everything that your body needs is contained within the food that was made by the creator to nourish and sustain our bodies. All of the vitamins, all of the minerals. You see, oftentimes as well, it's not a deficiency issue. It's not that you don't have it in your diet. It's that you have it in your diet, but your bowels are so congested and so full of mucoid plaque because of the diet we've been eating our whole lives. All that glue in the gluten, all of the dairy, with all the mucoid plaque, all of the dairy, all of that dairy contributing to all of that. So it's not that you have a deficiency. In fact, a lot of times, even if you have all the supplements in the world, it's not going to make a difference if you're not able to absorb them, right? If you can't absorb your minerals, doesn't matter how many minerals you take. You're just making expensive urine because you're just going to be peeing all that out. It's not going to be absorbed in through the small intestines in your body. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really be mindful of that and really understand that this is about fixing the cause of the problems that we have, no matter if it's a deficiency issue or if it is an absorption issue. And 99% of the time, it's an absorption issue. We're malabsorbed. We're not absorbing our vitamins, our minerals, our nutrients found right in all of our food, right in our juice. It's all right there for us. But our intestines are so clogged up. We got to clean out the small intestines. And that's why every now and then we do a juice push like this, because this is how to clean out your intestines so that you can absorb beautifully everything that you have available in your diet for you. So yeah. Oh, wow. Right after you ordered something? Oh, nuts. The bank account thing still isn't resolved. Nope, it's not yet. Okay, so I have the other thing that I wanted to put into these just for a little beautiful color, and because we like it, is some cabbage. So, I don't like eating too much of the cruciferous vegetables, but I don't mind a little bit of cabbage. I seem to be able to digest that fairly well. I'm just going to stir this up once again because, I need to, because it's here, because that's what we're doing. Oh, baby, this is so good. So for color, we're going to do two things. We're going to do some shredded carrots and some lightly shredded red cabbage. So that's going to be really good. Expensive urine, hilarious. Okay, what steps do we take to get better absorption? Great question. You got to clean out your bowels. So you got to get your bowels moving. How do we get our bowels moving? Fruits, melons, and berries, baby. You got to start this detox process. And the detox process is all about raw living food. It's about doing, these juice cleanses frequently, sprinkled in between our raw living. It's not hard at all. It's not hard. It's not hard. You're in the right place. Stick around, baby. By the way, Quinn, I've done a few master classes. The masterclass playlist is linked in the description of this video. Wait, are you watching on Facebook? Okay, so it is linked in the YouTube version of this video. All right, I have a playlist on it's linked in the description of this video on Facebook. Just look up in the description of this video, and you will see it. I'm just making sure I don't slice open my hand on this grater. I should put my Kevlar glove on, but I'm not gonna, because I should be able to grate some carrot. You know what I'm saying? So there we have it, some grated carrot. Beautiful. We're almost ready to roll some sushi, baby. What am I coming here for again? Cabbage, thank you. Thank you. So I'm just going to take a piece of this bad boy. And I think it might just be better for me to finely chop it like this than to deal with that. I'm going to take off the thicker outer leaves. Just want to slice it this way as I go for it this way. All right, are you guys getting excited? We're making sushi. Dali will love this. Loves a good sushi. After we do this up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that Japanese dressing, that ginger dressing. I think it'll go really well with these, just to dip it in, you know. Last time we did these, I made that beautiful red dragon sauce. Oh my God, so good. But I think this Japanese ginger dressing might do the trick. And I actually have some more of that red dragon sauce left. So I think that's it for our ingredients to go inside. Oh, no. I need my avocados. Okay, so I've got some beautiful ready avocados, nice and ripe. I usually buy these green and just leave them on the counter. They ripen up in a couple of days, and then if I'm not ready to use them as yet, between when they ripen, then I just put it in the fridge, and they stay at their level of ripeness really, really well. Malvina, I was drinking Heal-All tea with lemon slices with no problems. After surgery, my tongue got cankers and sores. Tongue was swollen. So why? Because you stirred up a lot of lymphatic congestion when you go in for surgery, babe. You've stirred up a lot of lymphatic congestion. And now, oh, that's not going to come out so easily, is it? And now you're feeling the effects of that. So what I would do is I would back off on anything that is going to affect your tongue too much. So if you find that a certain type of fruit affects it, maybe it's those lemons, because lemons can be very, very pulling. you know, and you got a lot of healing to do right now. So it may not be the best time to do those lemon slices. Back off on that for a bit. When you feel a little bit better, more healed up, come on back to the lemon and you should be fine. So I've got 3 small avocados here, and I'm just going to peel these off. Sometimes these don't peel that well, but they're nice and ripe. And they peel off beautifully. So just peeling them like so. And these are going to be, I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, but it's going to be like a sandwich. So I'm not going to slice these in, you know, the typical long slices down like this. I want to do something a little bit differently so that it's different. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. So I might just actually do a little fanned out slicing here. And then when I fan them out like so, it's going to be like a fanned out piece of avocado. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave these on the side, and each time I do one, I need a little bit more space here, Berns. Let me get a few of these things taken care of. I'll be right back. Okay. So I've got my sushi rice. I've got my zucchini that is marinating beautifully, picking up all of these beautiful flavors from that dressing. You see that? So that it's not just a hunk of zucchini, you know? Now it's like a well-dressed piece of zucchini. And let's just taste one of these smaller pieces and make sure we're on the right track. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's some good stuff right there, folks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be so good. I cannot wait. Let me rinse this out. Extreme cleaning. Extreme cleaning for the win. Okay. Why are we frozen? Why are we frozen? Alana says, are you detoxing, Melvina? Must be because you haven't had any chewing food. Could be the detox. Absolutely. It is the detox. It is the detox. It's the herbs, because the herbs will also, you know, have an effect, have a pulling effect. It's a cleansing effect. Yeah, absolutely. That zucchini. It's so good. What else did I want to do here? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to roll, baby. Let's roll it out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to be doing this into a square that we're then going to cut into it's going to look like a sandwich. So let me show you what I'm doing. Hopefully my this camera will work. Maybe if I plug in the high-powered direct connection, maybe. Hey there, Quinn. You can purchase your herbs directly through Dr. Morse's Herbal Health Club. And what I do for mine, because I'm in Canada and I got, exchange rate nonsense to deal with, and it's less expensive if I just make my own. So I actually made my own Heal All tea. And this is the blended version that we just use in our tea. I actually blended them up to put them into capsules, but never got around to actually filling those capsules. I will at some point, but not there yet. So I get mine from Dr. Morse's Herbal Health Club. Let me see if I can pull up the banner for right here. So this is where you can get them. So I'm going to just get these sushis ready to go. How about that? I don't know about you, but this smells delicious. And this is like, I could go for a sushi sandwich. What are they called again? There's an actual word for them. I want to find sushi sandwich. Sushi sandwiches. How do you pronounce that again? Onigirazu. Onigirazu? Something like that. It's like a sandwich. So we're going to get out a few of these sheets because we're going to do a few of them. So let's just place some of them here. So what you want to do is you want to So I hope that was helpful for you. Let me just move that. Okay, so let's make these. So where's the other? There we go. Making raw vegan sushi with jicama. So these are the sushi sheets. And you can, I just want to show you which side to put face down. So you see that it's got a shiny side and a dull side. You see that? So you want to put the shiny side facing down on your surface. Just like so. Just like so. Okay, so you're going to get it placed right down like that. And then you're going to take your jicama sushi rice. Get this out of the way here. And what I like to do is I like to use this ice cream scooper because that is going to give me a consistent amount of sushi rice. And sure enough, that rice has kind of stayed together beautifully. So you just want to form it into a square if you can, right in the middle of that nori. You can make it a little bit thinner, just like so. And then we're going to place our, how did I want to do that again? Yeah, we're going to place our veggies in the center. We're going to build a little sushi sandwich. So we've got some beautiful carrots, I'm going to go in next with the green onions. Just like so. You can really put anything that you want in here. You don't like green onions? Don't put green onions in. You don't like carrots? Don't put carrots in. Put in what you want, what you enjoy eating. This is yours, baby. I'm going to go in with some of that beautiful red cabbage. And let's not forget our zucchini. Just like so. And then on the top, just going to put in right onto the top our avocado. Just like so. And then we're going to go in with another scoop of rice, or jicama rice, rather. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to form it into a square. Hey, Carrie, that looks delicious, says Carrie. I have a detox question, if you don't mind. Absolutely do not mind at all. Lots of posts on Dr. Moore's Facebook pages stating raise and slow down detox. Why would that be? Is it because they're dehydrated? They're still juicing, though. My son and I have been eating lots of them in the last week or so don't see where our detox is slowing down. So anytime you eat any chewing food, it will slow down your detox, but you're still detoxing. Remember, if you're doing this as a lifestyle, obviously you want to understand what are the different rates of detox. And yeah, if you eat any chewing food, it's going to slow down your detox. Absolutely correct. However, you got to pick and choose your battles, right? You got to pick and choose your level of detox, the speed at which you go. I'm going to show you that in a second. But right now, first, I'm just going to go ahead and fold these in at the corners. You see that? Just going to go ahead and fold these in at each of these four corners, just like so. Yes, and it does sound like, ooh, there's a lot of crunching going on there. It's okay. Don't worry, says the person who's never done this before. But, you know, we're gonna do it up as if I've done it before. The moisture from the jicama and from the carrots, everything is going to hold this all together. We just need to get it wrapped, which is why I'm using the saran wrap. And praying, which is why I'm praying, which is what's really going on. It's like, oh gosh, come on. Come on, baby. So just wrap that up as tightly as you can. Just like so. And like I said, pray. Okay? You want to pray. So I think what I might do, I just think that what might be more helpful is if I just had this a little bit moist, just a little bit, just a tiny bit more moist. Gonna put some of that dressing on the top and maybe on the, you know, it looks delicious. It smells delicious. Doesn't look so pretty, but it looks delicious. Okay, so just a little bit of that moisture in that dressing is going to hold it together without cracking it. So just fold in the pieces. Make it into a square. First, you make it into a burrito. Then you fold up the sides. And then you try it again. Second round. The second round will be better. Okay. And we're just going to put that over to the side to just let it set up. you know, where we shall pray that it works. So after we let this set up and just come together a little bit, then we're going to cut it in half, whichever way you want. And then we're going to have some beautiful dipping sauce with that. But first, we got more to make because that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay, where was I? Oh, here we go. Was right here. You're welcome, Carrie. I'm not done yet, though. I'm not done yet. So when we're I was going to show you the thing. So whenever we're doing a detox, you can do detox at different levels of acceleration. The most accelerated detox that you can do is a dry fast. No food, no water. Don't recommend it. Neither does Dr. Morris for any long-term benefit. Those are fine to do for a short term if you really want to kickstart things a little bit. But we advise not doing a dry or even a water fast until you're a couple to a few months into your detox journey, where you've been focusing on the raw in between your juice cleanses, okay? Because it's going to be pulling on the lymphatic system. And if you're not opened up yet, if your kidneys are not opened up yet, that might be a lot of pulling on the system, you know? When we're on this juicing protocol, you can do an all juice cleanse. And I'm just going to bring that up and I'll show you what that looks like on a diagram. Oops, I'm in the wrong class notes. Let me pull it up here. So these notes are this is from Detox 102. So what I really recommend, let me take off that ticker for 1 second. What I really recommend is screenshotting this and then being very aware of what kind of a level of detox that you want to do. So, for example, oftentimes I'll bust out a little, 7 or 21 or 40-day juice fast so that my body can get a little bit more intense with the detox. But I can't live like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I cannot live like that all the time. That's like crazy town. What I want to do here before I start this sushi, the next one is I want to wet my my sushi paper a little bit, my nori sheet. So I hope that helps you. So choose where you want to be in your detox. Obviously, any chewing food is going to slow your detox down, not stop it, not reverse it, not mess up what you've done. No. We're doing this with the intention and the awareness that we're doing this for the long haul. So that's going to mean finding ways to enjoy beautiful detox friendly food that's not 100% juicing, because I don't know about you, but I need chewing food. I need to chew my food, I love my juicing. By the way, when I have my chewing food protocol, fruit juice still remains between 70 and 80% of my nutrition. So still my number one source of nutrition. Yes, I did, but I'm going to make another one because that first one was a little, a little. Hey, Berns. So I just got some more herbs yesterday, and the GI Renew number 2 was one of them. And this is my second day taking them. And man, I'm really having a lot of bowel movements. I usually only have one bowel movement a day, but since I've been taking these capsules, I'm having like 3 or 4 to go to the bathroom 3 or 4 times a day. That is amazing. Do you know that if you only go to the bathroom once a day, technically speaking, you're constipated? Yeah, I didn't know that before I started this, but that is the case. I usually have 3 bowel movements before noon. Yeah. So what I'm doing here let me just show you guys what's up over here. Oh, thank you. That makes complete sense. Yes, you're welcome. I appreciate you very much. Always helpful. Oh my gosh, babe. So happy that you're getting value. Sometimes we can hear all these different things and it's like, nah, I don't know that. What? And then when you hear it explained what I think is the right way, then it does make more sense. Hey, Mike. Last night, about last night, Sharon made raw everything bagels. Can't wait to try them. And yes, they will be toasted because that's how I roll, baby, because that's my business. They are so good. They're so good. So I'm just going to wet my nori. I'm going to wet my wrapper, baby. Let's wet this up, shall we? Let's make this a little bit more pliable so that it's not quite the hot mess that was just now. So we're just going to spread a little water. I just got a little container of just regular tap water here. And this is going to make it nice and pliable. You see, like that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now we're going to go in with a scoop of jicama, riced jicama. I just want to gently put that into a square, or you can do a round as well. You can do it round, you can do it square. I don't think it really matters, says the girl who's just doing this for the second one in her life. Okay, so we're going to go back in with some carrots. Just like so, like that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're going to go in with some green onion. We're going to put some beautiful red cabbage on that. So pretty. So nutritious. I don't like I said, eating a lot of cruciferous veggies, but I don't mind the red cabbage. And here we go. Alana, are you with me? Are you with me? Oh, zucchini. Zucchini. There we go. I'm going to get my avocado. I'm just over here on the back counter. Let me bring that over to here. So I'm just going to fan out my avocado. Just going to slice it. Just like so. And then I'm going to fan it out just like that. Just press it down. Fans it out beautifully. I'm just going to put that right in the center. Then I'm going to take another scoop of jicama rice, and I'm just going to put it in my hand, and that's where I'm going to do most of the pressing down. Just going to pop that on top. Pop it on the top, baby. Pop it on the top. I'm going to spread it out like so. And then I'm going to carefully start folding up these corners. So you see, yes, that folded up much better. It's going to come up like so. God. Oh my God. Oh my word. I'm going to do another nori sheet on this side. And nobody will know that it was a slight boo-boo. Just going to get that a little wet. And we're just going to figure this out as we go, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we are. Okay. And then we're going to get that nicely packed up. Oh my word. How do they do this? They make it look so easy on the tube. You know? They make it look so dang easy. So we're going to just let that one sit. Why can't I get it to look like that? Why? Okay. What's his technique? He puts his thing going diagonal. Aha. Okay, his square is diagonal. His jicama rice square, diagonal. Pulling it over. Yeah, see, that's what I was doing, but mine doesn't look like yours. Okay, all good. Hey, what I want to do is I want to cut into this one just to see how it looks and how it works after. Oh, I was supposed to cut it with the. I'm just. You guys are probably like, what is this girl doing right now? I don't know. That's what I'm doing. That's where we're going with this. You see how that works like that? And there you have a sandwich, a sushi sandwich. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. The zucchini marinated was perfect. Can you guys see that? It's a fat sandwich. I know, it's too fat for my nori sheet. What does nori taste like? I don't know. It tastes like nori. Some say it has a bit of a seaweed. Well, it is seaweed, a seafood flavor to it, but I don't know. Try it. You should get it. It's not, it's, I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's not for everybody, right, Alana? Mm. Mm-hmm. She had me till she said nori wrap, LOL. Yep. I know you don't like the nori, Alana. That is frigging delicious. I like it with a little bit of that oil that I drizzled on top. Mm-hmm. That is good. That's a nice combination of veggies. This is a winner. This is a winner. Let's make another one. Yay! Honestly, you don't even need any other sauce. You really don't. So there it is. That's what we're going for. It's funny. The guy on my iPad is doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing right now. Okay, let's make another one. Let's do it again. Let's not stuff it so much, Berns. Oh my God, settle down with your overstuffing of things. I like good things, and I cannot lie. I like stuffed nori sammies, and I cannot lie. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it again. Okay. How did he do it? Did he use saran wrap every time? Yeah, he did. Okay. Okay, so let's go again. Let's take a nori sheet. He did not wet his either. So let's just take a nori sheet, drop it down. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Malvina says, since Sheila, I rinse my mouth out every morning with Heal tea. Also throughout the day, I put Heal in the mouth, hold it as long as I can, many times throughout the day. Good, honey. That's good. Oh, wait. I had seen. Yes, get in my belly. Get in my belly. Let me see here. LOL, because that's my business. Tabitha Brown for the win. I hope one day somebody will say, oh my God, Berns Bedard for the win. Okay, let's go. Let's make another one. And let's make it properly this time. Yeah? Okay. Maybe put a little bit less rice so that we're not so overstuffing it. And it is diagonal on his. That's the intention. I intend for this to be on a diagonal here so that when I fold up all the edges, it'll be like that. He really doesn't use anything to moisten up his wrap. I don't know. Is this going to work? Who knows? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe yes. So there it goes. Because that's my business. Because that's my business, baby. Yes, I remember you started to say that. You said that before. I'm starting to feel so much better. Also, I think my kidneys are starting to filter now. I'm having a little kidney pain and pressure, and I'm starting to get some sediment in my urine. Yes, yes. Just a little bit, not a lot. So I know the herbs are working. Girl, for real. For real, they're working. For real. The kidney pain, the little pressure in the kidneys happens when the kidneys start filtering. It's so great. Cindy. Oh my gosh, I wish you were here, Cindy. I wish I could feed you. Come over. Why are you being like that? I keep inviting you. I'm kidding. Louisiana is a little ways from Ontario, Canada. But hey, at least we have each other here, right? So I've got let me show you how I'm building this, and maybe we can learn something here and not overstuff it. Kat says, I'm sitting here watching in rapt attention. LOL. That's awesome. Yay. Let's see here. Let me see here. Yes, Malvina, can you also do some, rinsing out? Rinsing out. So we're going to put a couple of pieces of this delicious eggplant. Let's see if we can get some extra sauciness going in there. Some extra sauciness. Berns Bedard for the win. Woohoo! Thank you so much, sweetie. Reminds me of spam musubi I used to eat growing up in Hawaii. Yes, very similar. Very similar. Sigh. Okay, now I have to make some jicama sushi today. LOL. I might as well use up the one I have. Right? It's like, oh my gosh. Okay. Starting tomorrow, we're all 100%. Well, not all of us, but those of us who are doing this are going to be raw, beautiful juices. So we're all like, oh my God, what's my last meal? What's the last meal going to be? Chop that up, slice it up, fan it out, and maybe we don't overstuff it. How about that, Bernadette? Remember, that's supposed to be our intention for this one. Don't overstuff it. So stop overstuffing it. Now we put some more jicama rice, just a little bit less than that scoop because, we're trying to not overdo it. Maybe I press this down over here. Pop it on over there. Okay. Okay, kids. Do you think I'll be able to do it? Third time should be the charm, right? You would think. I am going to just wet it a little bit down around the edges. I'm getting excited, kids. I'm getting excited. So we got one going that way. We've got one going that way. What? Yeah, baby. We've got one that's folded in like a nice little package. Got one going up like so. Oh, baby. Okay, still not perfect, but a lot better. Now I look like I somewhat know what I'm doing. Oh, my word. Yes, girl. Look at that. So now we're going to wrap it up. And this is how they would be served in like from the research that I have done, aka from many hours of binge watching food on YouTube. What I have learned is that that's how they serve them in the convenience stores in Japan, just like so. Perfect, right? Okay, so that was a lot better than attempt number 2. Look at the difference in the size. All right. I think we're on a roll. I think we got something going on here. Oh my God, my nose is so runny. Let's do it again. 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 Are you guys enjoying that? We've figured it out, right? I'll make the wraps again, but I'll use coconut wraps or romaine. Yes. Adjust. If you don't like the taste of the nori, or Alana, or do it with the nori, but don't take out the wakame flakes that you made. I'm telling you, Dali does not like fishy smelling or tasting food. He loves these. Yes, Kat, I still do saltwater rinse. Been doing that. Oh, good, honey. Oh, okay, Malvina, you said you had yellow bruising. That's good. You're healing. Yes, yellow. When the bruising starts going from black and blue and purple to yellow, that means that it is healing in the body. Absolutely. You're doing it, Malvina. Okay, so we're going to do that again. We're going to press it out. And you know what? You know what I want to do? I kind of want to make these in a square, because I think that's a factor. And it's this one column that doesn't need to be here. I'll give that to Dottie later, or Kaya, or Dottie and Kaya. Okay, so we've got a square, which we will use as our base. Whoops. I would eat a plate full of those, says Cindy. I know, they're so good. I've said it again. I'll say it again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I love how this tastes so much like a regular sushi wrap, sushi roll, sushi Sammy, without the use of rice. Rice, I can't even eat that much sushi because I get filled up so quickly. Okay, so we've got that down. Let's get in there. Yeah, sorry, Michelle. I know. I forget that all the time, but that's okay because we're doing it again. So I cut this into a square, the sushi mat. It was a little bit wider than it's a little bit longer than it is wide. So I just cut that off. Oh. I need it on the diagonal. All right. It's all right. So there you go, Michelle. I'm so sorry. I forget. And we didn't see it. It's okay. Here we go. We're doing it again. Okay. Everybody can see. I got my sushi wrap in the form of a square. I've placed diagonal to that square my rice so that when I fold it up like this, it's going to meet right up to that edge. Yeah? Yes. They don't show you this really when they do it on the YouTube. I looked. That's not true. They probably did show and I just didn't pay attention because I'm like that sometimes. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to put some red cabbage, just like so, like that, like that. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to go in with the zucchini. Thank you. Thank you. Look at that zucchini. Look at that marinating zucchini. That was from the salad dressing that we made last night yesterday for our lunch, actually. You guys were here for that, right? There you go. And then we're going to go in with some avocado. Again, I'm just going to chop this up. Thinly slice it. Fan it out. Drop it on there. Stay. All right. It'll stay. We'll get it on there. Ay, caramba. Okay, let's do the avocado first. Let's see if that is better for us. Just like so, we'll put the zucchini slices back on there. And then we'll get another square of the jicama rice going. Just form it up. You know what? If something doesn't work, just keep on trying, baby. Keep on trying. Make it work, Tim Gund. Make it work. Project Runway. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put a little bit of that drizzle of oil on the top there because that just, that was good. Some good shiz right there, my people. I'm going to wet the edges, those other four corners. Just tuck everything in. Well, I think this proves one thing for sure. They would never hire me to work at a sushi restaurant, at least not for this station. Berns, you're not on the what do they call it again? Unigurazu station. So you're just going to take up each of the corners and fold them up into a little package, into a little package. I'm not going to do what I just did there. So just going to fold them up. Just like so. Try to be gentle so that you don't tear anything. Put a little bit more moisture there so that it stays when it is all wrapped together. And you just wrap it up. Just like so. Ta-da! Another one done. Another one done. All right. So that's it, you guys. All you have to do is figure out what are the things that you want for the stuff, your veggies for inside. And away you go. And away you go. Can you post a salad dressing recipe, please? I missed class yesterday and didn't see what dressing you made. I will explain it to you. I will tell it to you right now. So, you got a pen? I'm really thrilled with this, you guys. Really thrilled with this. You got a pen? Let me have another bite. This is the first one that we did. You know what? It didn't turn out so badly after all. This was the first one that we did. We had to use a couple extra pieces to secure it all down, but that tastes just like a regular sushi roll with rice. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I used a quarter of a cup of red wine vinegar, quarter of a cup of red wine vinegar, three-quarters of a cup of olive oil, two crushed garlic cloves, a teaspoon and a half of Dijon mustard, a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, one and a half tablespoons of maple syrup, a tablespoon of dried onion flakes, so good. Wow. And then you just put all those things into a mason jar and you just shake it up. And that's it. Super simple, super easy. Well, I've got 3 made. And I think I might leave the station open for when Dolly gets home and I'll make his fresh. Sometimes he doesn't like how things sit after things sit for a bit. It's like, nah, I don't know. So for his, I like to make it nice and fresh. He's out shoveling today because we got a lot of snow. And I've got enough here for Kaya to come down and have a bite. I wonder if she and Erica are hungry. I wonder. Thank you, Berns. You're so welcome, niece. Dolly and Kaya will like it. Let's see if Kaya likes it. Let me go get her. Hold on. Hey, Kaya. Kaya? Kaya? Huncha? Oh, sorry. You're having a nap. I made some nori sandwiches, so I wanted to give you one. But go ahead, go back to sleep. Have your nap. Okay, so I am stuffed, by the way. One of those, I'm good. Kaya is having a nap. Oh my God. I'm like, Kaya? 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 So these are going to be for Dali for later. We're going to whip up some more. I'm going to leave this kind of like this. I have 3 already done up. This was the second one that we made. It came out perfectly, actually. The second one was the winner. Not the second one. This was the second one, the other mammoth one. Then this was the third one. And then this was the fourth one. I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. But they were really good. Hello, kitty. How are you? I had a piece of zucchini on the floor. So yeah, so we've got enough for now. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to sign off of class in a minute, and I'm going to be making editing today's winter walk. I don't know if you guys are catching the winter walks with me. I'm uploading those on a daily basis. The same day I have the walk is the same day the walk gets uploaded. And I've been doing some shorter content videos for you guys because you guys have really been digging them, and I've been really enjoying doing them, and they've been a huge way for me to inspire myself to get out of the house. So if you guys want a little inspiration to get out of the house, honestly, start doing the walks, start recording a little clip of your walk, just a few minutes, and then post them in our group. Honestly, guys, this one came out so good. I want to take this one out and show you. Like, look at that. It just totally all stuck together like a sushi roll. Cut it in half, you have like a sushi sandwich. I did it. Took a few tries, but that's okay. I want to show you guys that not everything comes out perfectly all the time the first time, but if you persevere and you keep on trying, guess what? It's going to work. This is going to work, my baby. It's going to work. So yeah, so make sure to check YouTube. Make sure to set your notifications. If you guys still are not getting your notifications, it might be because you have to set it up on your phone. Yeah, you got to go into your settings on your phone and allow sorry, was that a lot of rustling, a lot of cleaning? I don't know what I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Alana. There you go. You can screenshot that. Beautiful. It was a really good dressing. Malvina says, thank you, Berns, and all class members for your prayers. You're welcome, babe. Oh my goodness. Love that you are thinking of me. I love you all. We love you too, babe. Happy you're still on. I have the week off. You're in Aspen, enjoying only fruit so far today. Oh my gosh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, RM, it's so glad that you are here. Enjoy your time in Aspen. That sounds beautiful. You're welcome, Carrie. I have another detox question. No problem. I have lost 20 pounds since starting my detox early December, but I still have a belly. Do you have any idea why? Muscles are weak, weak muscles, GI issues. The rest of me is small. What exactly have you been having for your detox? What specifically have you been having? Have you been having only juicing? What fruits have you been having? What have you been having specifically? Because sometimes we have things like we think, oh, I'm doing good, like I'm doing the thing. And it's like, oh, there's that something that you're doing. This is a good point that you bring up, Carrie. This is a really good point that you bring up. And a lot of times it has to do with a distended belly, has to do with gas and bloating. Do you have a lot of gas and bloating issues? But it's GI tract, it's stomach and bowels that need to be cleaned up for sure. For sure. Go talk to that contractor. I know. I need to call them. I need to call the contractor. What time is it? Damn it. And I thought of that earlier today too. It's okay. They're not going anywhere. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Have a super juicy day all. I love ya. Here we go. All fruits and smoothies until 2 weeks ago, then started raw veggies on raw tortillas. What are those tortillas made out of? Some tortillas are just fine. It could be the combination. I don't know. I don't know. What kind of fruits are you having? Are you making sure to not mix your melons or papayas? Because I didn't know papaya was a melon. You know, food combination stuff might have something to do with it. Distended belly for me is always too much food and eating too late at night. I get that too. I do get that too. Yeah, but some people have a really distended belly. Like I'm thinking that people that I know in my own life, not to mention who it is and not to name names, but always with the distended belly, wakes up flat. By the end of the day, it's like, dude, are you rocking a 5-month baby in there? Like, what's going on? Right? So sometimes it has to do with food combinations. Sometimes it has to do with a GI tract that is really, in just deep need of deep cleansing, deep cleaning. I don't know. What does Dr. Morris have to say about this on green figs? I mean, raw figs. I always want to say green figs. Food combining will do it for me, 100%. Your recipe with added veggies, no watermelon, they're nasty this time of year. I know, for real. I have been on GI Broom for a month and a half, taking 12 capsules a day. Can you combine melon with other fruits? That's where the fermentation happens in the belly, because melons have such a faster digestion rate, and it's going to cause, gas, bloating. Now, if you have a little bit of melon and you happen to have a little bit of something else after, you're going to know whether it's an issue for you, because your body is going to tell you. If you have fruits after you have your main, let's say you're having a salad meal or, a Bernsey burger, right? Which is basically a salad meal. What's going to happen is that if you have fruit after that, you're going to be farting. This is just how it goes. Melons are always eaten alone for that reason. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I don't know what's causing that. I don't know. But here's what I do know. What I do know is that you've probably got some other not what I do know. What I guess is that you probably have some other digestive issues going on, and that the distended belly is just an indication of what is actually going on in there with your sensitivity to something. And for some people, this fruit, they can eat all of these fruits, but none of those fruits. You know what I mean? When you say your recipe with added veggies, you mean the swamp juice that we made a little while back? I don't know. I would say what I would do in that case is I would go on a mono fruit juice cleanse. Just choose one fruit right down the middle of that fruit. Just keep on going with your juice cleanse just on that fruit. And then you're going to see whether it could be a combination of different fruits. It could be a combination of veggies. It could be a combination of some veggies with some fruits. I don't know. I don't know. Good question, though. Keep a record of what's going on. Keep a record specifically of what juices you're having, when you might be having those bloating issues. I think it's a bloating and gas issue that is going to be cleaned up when you do this protocol. That's what I think. I don't know if that helped you at all. Oh my gosh, I hope it did. Mike, enjoying walking in a winter wonderland. Yes, I've already done my winter wonderland walk. I just need to edit the video for you guys. Yes, so raw vegan niece has that problem as well. Yes, ring that silver bell before you go. Silver bells. Let's see here. Thank you. I will play around with my food and see. That's what I would do. I remember looking at a video from Dr. Morris, and he said belly fat is from having a stagnant GI system. Absolutely, it is 100%. What about our 9 amino acids? They say only meat has them. Well, that's not true. Amino acids are non-bioavailable when you eat them in the form of meat. They're not available to your body biologically. You have to break it down. It goes through a huge process to break down structured amino acids. So think of it like this. Amino acids are important. Number one. Number two, you get them in all of the vegetables that you eat. Number three, they are structured when they come in the form of flesh. It's like, think about a building with all of these building blocks. The amino acids are the building blocks of our structure. But if you eat it in an already structured form of meat, flesh, it's all bonded. It's all structured. Our body can't use structured chemistry. It's got to unstructure it, break it apart so that they're building blocks again so that we can use them. So if you want to have your amino, by the way, this is what I was trying to think of the other point that I was downloading as I was saying that. Cows and meat, where do those animals get their amino acids to make their muscles for you to eat? The muscles, the tissue, the the flesh. Where does a cow get his amino acids? Is a cow lacking in muscle? No. Is a cow lacking in ability to produce milk? No. Is a cow in any way, shape, or form at a disadvantage? Does a cow take supplements? Does a cow worry about where he's getting his amino acids? No. A cow is actually just a middleman for our vegetable format of amino acids. So the best thing to do is to watch. I have a really, really, really good series of videos that are in the playlist called Masterclass, the Masterclass Detox Masterclass series on YouTube. So go to my YouTube channel, and find that masterclass series. I have a class on sugar and carbohydrates, totally shedding the truth on the real deal behind fruit sugar and simple sugar as fuel, as opposed to complex sugar. I've got a class on protein, the real truth and nothing but the truth, where all of this is explained in further detail. But that's generally the synopsis. When muscle tissue also, when we metabolize and break that down, when it is metabolized within our body, it leaves behind an acid-forming ash, an ash residue that when tested reads as acid. So, it's not a very smart way to get your amino acids. It's not a very good source of bioavailable building blocks for our structure. And the meat industry 100% has brainwashed society in general to believe that you have to eat meat or else you're going to be sick. Nothing could be further from the truth. The meat that we eat is what is causing our kidneys to shut down because of all of that acid ash residue, right? It's causing us to have a lot of artificial stimulant energy in the form of adrenals, adrenaline, in the form of adrenaline. It shuts down our own body's ability to produce our own adrenaline. It kills the adrenal glands because the adrenals say, "What? We're getting all this adrenaline. Everybody shut it down. Shut it down. So adrenal glands, stop your production." And instead we get this really really messed up system because of it, I don't get my amino acids in structured non-bioavailable formats that also contribute 100% to the destruction of my kidneys and all of my other cells, tissues, and glands. Cancer is just dead, damaged tissue. Dead and damaged from what? Acidosis, toxicity, finding the weak, damaged tissue that we have inherited from our parents or have received through trauma. You go and have your breast biopsied. Guess what? That weak breast that they're biopsying to see what if you have cancer, that's causing further damage to your breast. You're one of your weakest tissues. Oh, you're weak in your breast. Your breast has the weak tissue. That's why the acids go there, because the acids are going to corrode and erode what is most sensitive, most weak in the body. So what do surgeons and doctors do? What does your oncologist want to do? What does your GP want to do? Biopsy that. So you're going to drill into my breast and cause more trauma to my, what is clearly already, it's just crazy to tell me what, that I have cancer. Awesome. For you to cut me open, radiate me, do all of that craziness with chemotherapy, which is just treating the symptom anyhow. You're going to continue to get cancers throughout your body. Just cutting out your breast isn't going to do it. It's not going to, you got to go after the cause. And the cause is what we ingest. What chemistry are we taking in? What chemistry are we producing from our thoughts? Yeah. All of that, everything comes into play. Everything comes into play. So they be wrong. So don't, RM says, yes. Yeah, I let people know that I'm no longer eating meat and they freak out a bit. They said I have to have the 9 amino acids or I can get health issues. That's funny. Yeah. The health issues that we have is directly 100% related to what we've been putting in our body for our entire lives. And when you really sit down and look at that, you can see very clearly why we have what we have going on in our bodies. Very, very clearly. Personally, I don't tell a lot of people, except for the millions that watch me. No, seriously, except for everybody that watches me. But when I'm I don't tell people in my day-to-day life that much what I do. I meet people all the time and I make friends with people everywhere I go. And I let them know, especially at the grocery store. Oh my gosh, best place, because they always want, what are you doing with all that fruit? I have a case of grapefruits over here and a case of pineapple over here, right next to that. People ask, right? But I don't venture forth too much information because they can't handle it, especially not our friends and family. Oh my God, you're doing what? Where are you going to get your protein from? That's so much sugar. You shouldn't have that much sugar. Having that much fruit, that causes cancer. All these kind of things. It's all false information, quite frankly, that the medical community wants you to believe. They want you to be afraid. They want you to be doubtful. They want you to be hooked into their system. And their system is not about healing your body with the foods that you put in your body. Their system is about treating the symptom. It's not about going after the cause. Grayson's in the house, listening in stereo, driving and using Bluetooth. Hey, everybody. Hey. Is this my beautiful friend Ron or his gorgeous bride Dawn? Who is it? Protein. I hear that all the time. I was at a red light. Don't worry. Oh no. I'm not going to worry. I'm not worried. I know you got it under control. I know you are safe. I know you are doing the right thing, my friend. So today we made these beautiful sushi sandwiches. I've got 3 here. I ate one and it was absolutely delicious. I wonder how this mammoth one turned out. How did this big honking one turn out? Oh, it turned out all right, all right, all right, all right. That wasn't so bad at all. So we've got one for Kaya, one for Erica, and these are actually beautifully filling. I've got it's the gorgeous one. All right, Dawn. Dawn is in the house. Dawn, I'm going to go now and edit my by walking in the snow video, babe. So yeah, so I've got a Papa Bear one. Dolly can have that. I've got a Mama Bear one. Kaya can have that. And I've got a Baby Bear one. 3 different sizes. I eventually figured it out. I hope you guys make these. It is such a good recipe. It's my going out recipe, baby. It's my last supper. This is my last supper recipe. Yeah, sushi. Raw vegan meal before we start our juice cleanse, our extended juice cleanse. So you guys keep good. Yeah, keep good. I will see you back here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our nightly check-in. And in the meantime, make sure your notifications are set because I'm about to drop a really, I think it was an awesome video that I recorded for you guys. And I'm going to drop that. Oh, I got to edit it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do that. And then I will see you guys at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for coming to class. Welcome again to Quinn. Quinn, it's so great to have you in class, babe. So great to have you. Bye. Thank you. So happy Chrissy let me know about this. Yeah, she's a good friend. She is a good friend. So glad that you are here. Oh my goodness. I got goosebumps for you. I'm not even lying. I get goosebumps when I'm in true 100% connection with the divine. And I got goosebumps for you. What does the title say in this video, by the way? Someone's life is about to change. Is it you? Quinn. And everybody else who is out there watching this right now, who you're just quietly sitting back and watching this, I want to let you know that it's for you, man. If you found this today for the first time, this was for you. This is for you. Yeah, man. Love you. Have a beautiful walk. I've already done the walk. I do the walk after my rebounding class. I'd go out for my winter walk. I come back home. I try for an hour to figure out what is it I need to do to download this video so it can go to my iPad. I figured it out. I got to compress it. And then I came to class here and now I'm going to go edit that video. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. I cannot wait to share it with you. I cannot wait. Goosebumps, right? Yes, Quinn says yes, 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 indeed. All right, guys, I will see you soon. I love you. Mwah.